Just 1 or 2 herbs a day can help you prevent stroke, avoid heart attacks, and stay healthy and mentally sharp well into your 90s without relying entirely on medications. Today, we'll explore 10 powerful herbs that have been used for centuries in traditional medicine. These herbs are known for their ability to reduce inflammation, improve blood circulation, and cleanse the walls of your arteries, key factors in protecting both the heart and brain. Some help you sleep deeply and naturally again. Some ease those dull, unexplained headaches. Some give your legs strength and warmth in the morning. No more heaviness or cold feet. And you don't need to change your lifestyle drastically. Just a few leaves, a few drops of extract added to your water, meal, or afternoon tea can deliver real medicinal value to your body. If you're often struggling with poor sleep, restless nights, or waking up with a heavy mind, don't assume it's just age. Poor sleep quality can raise your risk of high blood pressure, irregular heartbeat, and chronic stress. And over time, that's the fastest path to cardiovascular damage and stroke. Now is the time to take small, natural steps to support your body before problems become permanent. Lavender is one of the herbs known to support sleep naturally. Its gentle scent, coming from the soft purple flowers, helps calm the nervous system. It can ease anxiety, help you fall asleep faster, and sleep more deeply. Some people place a few drops of lavender oil on their pillow. Others prefer lavender tea or dried flowers in the bedroom. No matter the form, what makes it work is how simple and consistent it is. Several studies have confirmed that breathing in lavender can reduce insomnia and lower stress levels. If you're looking for a natural and gentle way to sleep better without medication, this is a good option to consider. A good night's sleep not only lifts your mood, it also helps protect your heart every single day. If you're looking for a herb that helps your body detox, supports heart health, and slows down aging, dandelion is one worth paying attention to. Not many people know that the entire dandelion plant is edible. From the root to the leaves, every part is packed with vitamins and minerals. It's considered one of the most nutrient-rich greens you can add to your meals. Dandelion is full of antioxidants. These compounds help protect your cells from free radical damage, which is one of the hidden causes of inflammation, blood vessel damage, and faster aging. Over time, this can increase the risk of heart attack and stroke. When you add dandelion to your diet regularly, it gives your body extra support to fight inflammation, lower cholesterol, and protect your cardiovascular system. It's a simple, natural, and easy way to boost your health every day. Have you ever felt bloated, had a headache, or felt tired all day even though you didn't eat anything unusual? Your body might just need something simple. Peppermint. Peppermint is a familiar herb but often overlooked. You've probably had peppermint tea, mint candies, or used toothpaste with a minty flavor. But what many people don't realize is that peppermint oil offers far more health benefits than just a refreshing scent.
For thousands of years, peppermint has been used to calm the digestive system. And even today, modern research continues to show how peppermint oil can help people with irritable bowel syndrome, bloating, or stomach discomfort after meals. Beyond digestion, peppermint also has a positive effect on the nervous system. One study found that applying peppermint oil to the forehead can help relieve tension headaches, something many people over 50 experience. Peppermint is also known for its antibacterial and antiviral properties. That's why it's used in so many oral care products like toothpaste, mouthwash, and chewing gum. If you often feel stuffy, slightly short of breath, or mentally foggy, peppermint may help. Its cooling scent can open up your airways and help you feel more alert when you're run down. Just a few drops of peppermint oil or a cup of peppermint tea each day can support digestion, ease headaches, freshen your breath, and even boost your energy, all without medication. Chronic pain, joint stiffness, poor circulation. Many people think these things are just a normal part of getting older. But the truth is, silent inflammation in the body is often the foundation that leads to heart attack and stroke. Turmeric is one of the few herbs that's both simple and strong enough to go to the root of the problem. Its main active compound, curcumin, has been well studied for its ability to reduce blood vessel inflammation, support healthy blood pressure, and act as a powerful antioxidant. When blood vessels are inflamed, they narrow. Blood doesn't flow as well. Plaque begins to build up. This is the slow, quiet process that can lead to a stroke. Curcumin helps calm that process down. If you're living with joint pain, back pain, or muscle aches, turmeric can also help ease that discomfort without needing to rely on anti-inflammatory medication every day. One more important benefit: turmeric may help lower the risk of Alzheimer's. For many older adults, this is just as frightening as a stroke. Turmeric isn't a miracle cure, but when used regularly and the right way, it can quietly help your body repair what's breaking down beneath the surface, even if you can't feel it yet. You can add turmeric to your meals, brew it as a tea, or take it in supplement form with enhanced absorption. Sometimes the issue isn't in your heart or brain, it starts in your gut. Bloating, indigestion, constipation, or irregular bowel movements are things many people brush off. But over time, chronic digestive issues can quietly raise inflammation in the body, which affects heart health and increases the risk of stroke. Aloe vera is well known for soothing the skin, cooling irritation, and adding moisture. But not many people realize it's also very helpful when taken internally, especially for the digestive system in older adults. The gel inside aloe leaves contains compounds with antibacterial, anti-inflammatory, and soothing effects on the lining of the gut. When consumed in the right amount, it can help calm the digestive tract, ease symptoms of irritable bowel syndrome, reduce bloating, and support smoother bowel movements. Aloe vera isn't a medicine, but if you've been living with poor digestion, long-term constipation, or that constant sense of stomach discomfort, adding a small amount of aloe gel to your smoothie, juice, or plain water each day might make a real difference.
Beyond digestion, aloe also helps slow down signs of aging on the skin. Its natural ability to hydrate and support cell repair becomes even more valuable as your skin starts to dry out and thin with age. You don't need expensive skincare or gut supplements. Sometimes, just one glass of aloe water in the morning is enough to care for your body from the inside out, keeping your digestion steady, your skin fresher, and your whole system feeling lighter. If you believe in simple, effective solutions, aloe vera is one worth choosing. I'm 65. I used to struggle with aching knees, bloating, and frequent headaches. It felt like my body was slowly turning against me. But now, I can take a morning walk without needing daily anti-inflammatory pills. And the turning point? It all started with just a few slices of ginger and a touch of herbs each morning. Small changes, but they made a big difference. That's what Richard from California shared with us, and his story is far from unique. Ginger is one of the most widely used and well-researched herbs, originally from Asia. It's been used for thousands of years to support digestion and reduce inflammation. Its main active compound, gingerol, is known for its powerful anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects. It supports natural pain relief without the side effects that come from medication. If you've dealt with joint pain, nausea, indigestion, or that cold, heavy feeling in your stomach, ginger might be a simple but powerful answer. But that's not all. Studies have shown that ginger can help lower cholesterol, manage blood sugar, and reduce the risk of obesity, all of which are major contributors to heart attack and stroke. You can add fresh ginger to tea, meals, or take it as a standardized extract capsule. The key is to make it a daily habit, even in small amounts. Sometimes the best form of medicine isn't in a bottle, it's what you add to your plate. If there were a plant that could boost your memory, calm your nerves, and improve blood circulation, wouldn't you want to know what it is? The answer is rosemary. It's not just a flavorful herb for cooking, it's a powerful natural remedy, especially for adults over 60. Rosemary is rich in anti-inflammatory and antioxidant compounds, which can help ease muscle aches and tension headaches. But the most impressive benefit? Its essential oil has been shown to improve memory and mental alertness. Just inhaling rosemary essential oil for 5 minutes a day may help lower stress, sharpen focus, and lift your mood, all things that many seniors find harder to maintain with age. And if you're not a fan of the taste, there are other ways to use it. Try it as a herbal tea, diffuse the oil in your room, or even massage a few drops into your scalp. Some people say it helps stimulate hair growth and reduce dandruff too. Ginger strengthens your body from within. Rosemary clears and sharpens your mind. Together, they are safe, simple, and effective allies for better health after 60, without relying on heart attack medicine or daily pills. Have you ever had a cup of herbal tea that made your body feel lighter, your mind clearer, and helped you fall asleep faster? There's a good chance you've experienced the effects of sage, even if you didn't realize it. Sage is a fragrant shrub long used in both cooking and traditional medicine. What makes it truly special is its high level of antioxidants, which help your body fight off internal damage and support healthy aging. Some studies suggest that sage extract can help regulate blood sugar and improve insulin sensitivity, which becomes especially important after age 60. This makes sage a helpful ally for those managing their metabolism or concerned about diabetes-related heart risks. But that's not all. Sage has also been linked to better memory and sharper focus, especially in older adults. It's a small habit with potential for a big impact. A warm cup of sage tea in the morning or before bed can be a simple daily ritual that supports your brain, your body, and your overall vitality, without relying on medication for heart attack or memory loss. If you've ever struggled with long-term insomnia, you'll understand why chamomile is mentioned so often. Judith, a 62-year-old woman, once shared her experience. "I got used to waking up at 2 a.m. and not falling back asleep. I was tired, but my mind just kept racing. I even tried mild sleep medication, but it left me groggy all day. Then one night, my daughter made me a cup of chamomile tea. I didn't expect much, but that night I slept straight through until morning. And since then, I drink it every evening." Judith's story isn't rare. Many people over 50 find that sleep becomes harder to come by. It's not just about age. It's about how the body responds to stress, hormones, and lifestyle changes. Chamomile is one of the oldest herbal remedies used by humans for health support. It's not a drug. It doesn't cause dependency. But it's strong enough to soothe your nervous system, calm your mind, and help you fall asleep, naturally and gently. The active compounds in chamomile interact directly with the part of the brain that controls emotions and anxiety. That's why many people feel lighter, more relaxed, and more at peace after just one cup of chamomile tea before bed. And it's not just about sleep. Chamomile tea can also help with mild digestive issues like bloating, stomach discomfort, gas, or even light diarrhea. A warm cup can calm your gut without reaching for medication for symptoms of a heart attack, stroke, or indigestion. The best part? Chamomile is incredibly accessible. You can find it in most grocery stores in the tea section. Just steep one tea bag in hot water for 5 minutes. Maybe add a little honey if you like, and sip slowly before bedtime. Sometimes the most powerful remedies are the simplest ones, especially when they help you wake up clear-headed and rested the next morning. Have you ever forgotten someone's name, walked into a room and couldn't remember why, or felt mentally foggy even after a full night's sleep? You might want to take a closer look at Ginkgo biloba. This ancient herbal remedy, used for centuries in traditional Chinese medicine, is now backed by modern science, especially for older adults. Ginkgo helps improve blood flow to the brain, delivering oxygen and nutrients that keep your memory, focus, and alertness sharp. It's also rich in antioxidants that protect your cells from free radicals, the invisible culprits behind heart attack, stroke, and even Alzheimer's. Some studies suggest it may also support people with high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, and circulation-related issues like erectile dysfunction, simply by helping blood move more freely throughout the body. The easiest way to take it? A daily capsule with a standardized extract. It's not magic, but many people feel a real difference after just a few weeks. If you're hoping to keep your memory clear, your emotions steady, and your blood vessels strong, Ginkgo biloba is one of the most trusted herbs to start with. Millions of people around the world are turning to nature for better health, and this one might just help you think clearly longer. If you want to discover 5 more top foods that naturally cleanse your arteries and help prevent heart attacks, keep watching and click on the video appearing on your screen right now. Because your health is always worth protecting.